If you are a coach and you are not teaching traditional majorette standards, form, techniques, majorette does have a technique, straight arms, pointed toes, and teaching the traditional way to dance, you are doing your dancers a disservice. And when you're so trained and you understand what it takes to be great on a collegiate level, because community majorette is one thing. You got to train like a college dancer. You got some dance coaches that don't understand that you got to teach these kids how to dance. Damn it. Do what you do for your team. But understand, when your ass pull up at an Alabama State, at a Texas Southern, at an Alcorn State University, hell, at a Southern University, okay? At a Prairie View A&M University, at a North Carolina A&T, at a South Carolina State University, okay? You pull up at any of these and furthermore and beyond, and you ain't got your shit together, you're going to wonder why your ass don't dance. Then you'll understand why the girls that are selected are selected. Because they walked in prepared. That's because you're not training. People don't train anymore. The entitlement is so thick, it's so deep, it's so weakening of these dancers that when they get to these HBCUs and you're trying to figure out why you don't measure up, you have to prepare for this higher level of dance. They're going to keep pulling up and they're going to keep being unprepared. They come into the audition, don't even know how to talk, don't know how to present themselves. Majorette is not the only style of dance that you should have under your belt. Stop resisting learning other styles. Stop resisting it. If you decide that you want to dance at these HBCUs, you're going to have to know multiple, and you can't mimic a clean pirouette. You can't mimic a clean double. You can't mimic a perfect soutenu. You cannot mimic a good barrel turn or a calypso or an Alasakon. You can't mimic these things. You need to get in a class. Stop resisting. Because when y'all get up here and you think you're doing these jumps and leaps and turns correctly, but you're not. And parents, you have to allow your child the opportunity to grow. You got to make sure that as a coach, you are training up the young girls that are coming through your program to prepare them for the next level that they ordain to be on. They want to be a part of this. They're seeing HBCU culture. How can you say you want to be a Southern doll but ain't got a stitch of technique? How can you say you want to be an Alabama State stingette and ain't got a stitch of technique? Are y'all watching them girls? How can you say you want to be a Texas Southern motion of the ocean and you ain't got a stitch of personality? Have y'all seen Kayla King? Do y'all watch the girls? Do y'all see Destiny over there at Texas Southern? Do y'all know who the coach is over there at Miss Texas Southern? Are you watching? Are you looking at the GGs? You see what they're doing over there. And then you got the Prince and J sets. It's aggression. It's poise. It's class. It's sophistication. It's knees to neck. If you want to be a part of these teams, your dancers have to study the style of the organization to be great. It all starts with what the parents complain about. The parents hate sometimes having to show up to practice early. Because we say if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. If you're late, you're fired. Because see, we're teaching them to be responsible and to be accountable. Because when they get ready to go to college, they're not going to give a damn about why you're late. You're just going to skip that game. Or you're going to have to run extra laps. Come to practice prepared. Know the material before you get there. The dancers come to practice unprepared, and the parents expect for us to go back and reteach a whole lesson that we done taught the week before. A university, a collegiate team, oh, they ain't going to do that. You're responsible. If they tell you that your nails need to be a certain way, you don't get to tell them what to do. So why are you pushing back on your coach? If they tell you you're supposed to walk a certain way, talk a certain way, shirt got to be a certain way, wear a certain color fingernail part, certain color toenail part, certain color sports bra. We as coaches, the ones who take this shit seriously, are really trying to help prepare you. Look at these college dance lines. Let me get on this thing is. Them girls got the same hair. Them girls got the same hair. So if one walks in with their hair like mine, they all got their hair like mine. Mariah, please tell them. One got nails, they all got nails. And they all got them the same length and the same size. Look at Texas Southern. Everybody makeup across the board. They look exactly the same. Everybody's nails, everybody's hair, everybody's stance, everybody's everything. It's called discipline. But see, when we as coaches do it, then you're mad. So parents, you can also be a pain in the ass of your child's success, and you wonder why your ass don't dance. As a coach, teach them to straighten their legs, no bent knees. Point your foot at the ankle. Do not prance out on your third, fourth, and fifth toe. The weight should be in the big toe. Teach them the difference between forced arch and a regular arch in the foot. Teach them the difference between sitting and sitting. It's a difference between this and this. This, or this, or this. It's a difference. It's a difference between wild, sloppy arms and clean technique. Clean. And you can still be I call them a new generation of majorettes. You can still be that and be clean as a damn whistle. It's ridiculous. They ain't even yanking their head to their kicks. The foot is footing. The foot is footing on its own. And the toe is pointed. The knee ain't bent. The toe ain't flexed. But when I tell you, if y'all are not training these kids, they're going to keep pulling up and they're going to keep being unprepared. They come into the audition, don't even know how to talk. Don't know how to present themselves. You have the opportunity to submit an online audition for the first round and you submit TikTok videos. I'm confused. Or you show up in the video with your audition piece, your hair not done, your makeup not done. You ain't did nothing till you put yourself together. And you're trying to figure out why you're not amongst the ones that are selected. You're not selected because of what you presented. And then let's just say you slide through and you get the opportunity to show up. And you're there. And they let you in the door. And then you show up. But you don't show up. Let me clock your tea real quick. Why do you show up at an audition, an in-person audition, and your face ain't beat every day? Why your hair ain't done every day? Why are you not put together? If they say we're all black, don't you think I'm going to have on all black with a little bit of black and a whole lot of black? I'm going to look good. I'm going to make sure that I stand out in the room because I want a spot. They got 5 spots. There's 50 girls for 5 spots. My audition video going to speak for itself. My interview video is going to speak for itself. My grades, my GPA is going to speak for itself. My social media, while y'all posting videos cussing and carrying on, it's going to speak for itself. If they listen, they listen. If they don't come crying to me when they don't pick you. Because these girls are doing double pirouettes into surprise leaps, tilt jumps, discs, axles in the middle of a damn majorette routine. Learn now. If we say black sports bra, it needs to be a black sports bra. Not red, not white, black. If we say black shorts, not green, not purple, not black with a white stripe, black. If we say black shoes, not black shoes with a white bottom, black. If we say French manicure, champagne, or bubble bath nails, you can have a few stones, but they must be clear or iridescent. That's it. If we say don't walk around with a bonnet on your head when you're traveling, that's what we mean. If we say you wear this shirt, these pants, these socks, these shoes when you're traveling, that's what we mean. But you got parents that want to resist. You're going to get some that are just hard-headed as hell because you better not show up in no audition with no pink hair. You better not submit no audition video with no green hair. You better not. When you know. And then you're trying to figure out why they can only go to certain schools, and then when you get ready to even audition for the school, you're still not ready because they have not been taught proper etiquette. Parents got to stop resisting when these folks say no frontals, no frontals. When they tell you no frontals, no frontals, you can't dance like that. If they tell you your nails got to be a certain way, do it. Stop resisting. If they tell you that you got to walk a certain way, talk a certain way, or clean up your social media, stop resisting. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not writing no letter or recommendation for no foolishness. Because I'm telling you, these lessons are going to be lessons that these kids are going to need when they get to college and beyond. Whether they dance on the basketball team or they dance on the football team. Whether they were a field dancer or a court dancer. But most of all, before they went to school to audition, they were trained. I want y'all to really talk to your kids, the ones that genuinely want to dance, when they get ready to graduate from high school and they want to go to college and they want to dance in college. Ask them what school do they want to go to? And bring the people in the room that's going to teach them how to do that. Let me say something else. I can't teach you nothing about being no stinghead. I don't know nothing about it. Never did it. I can't teach you nothing about being a Golden Girl or a J-Set or a motion. You say you want to be a motion? Let me find somebody that knows how to do the style, meaning somebody that was on the team, because they can't teach you what they ain't never done. I need to know what types of techniques are required.